Whoa, it's me again, back at again with another In Plain Sight 2 video. In today's video, we'll be talking about the champions. The champions, yes, you heard me, champions with an S, are two exclusive rarity characters that you can unlock in Plain Sight 2. As their names suggest, they are, well, the champions. Yeah. Now, sounds like a lot of hoopla to get these characters, right? Wrong! The first mistake a player may make is to assume that they need to be in the top 50 monthly leaderboards. While this is partially true, they will not be getting any copies of the champion character if their final placement on the monthly leaderboards is 16th or below at the end of the month. This brings me over to mention the amount of copies obtainable for both champions. Depending on which leaderboard their placement applies to, players in the top 5 will receive 3 copies, players in the top 10 will receive 2 copies, and players in the top 15 will receive 1 copy. This criteria applies to both leaderboards, so you can choose which champion type you want through grinding. Something to consider is the amount of money that's shown next to your name on these leaderboards are the amount of money they've made in the month, not your total money made. Note that you can obtain both the Thief and Camera champions at the end of the month if you meet the aforementioned criteria on both monthly leaderboards. As someone who's been in the top 5 for 3 months, I can confirm that to be the case. I sold my soul to Dibs, please help me. Like other characters, the champions can switch over to Gold, Emerald, and Ruby should you have enough copies. At bare minimum, it will take a player at least 10 months to get a Ruby champion should they place in the top 5 in the monthly leaderboards consistently 10 months in a row. This is the quickest way to get a Ruby champion for either category, but please remember to keep your mental health in check should you attempt to do this. Plan ahead in your free time and gauge how much time you can invest in playing In Plain Sight 2 daily. Along with this, use the most optimal strategies you have at hand, as well as characters that you are most proficient with. I can't exactly say much about this, as not every person may be satisfied with using the same strategy. This is merely a personal preference that only you can decide what works. Along with this, keep in mind that the higher your placement is on the monthly leaderboards, the more competitive the positions get over time. Finally, don't push yourself too hard to minimize burnout, especially when it's just the first half of the month. You need to maintain your leaderboard position by the end of the month. The monthly leaderboards were set at midnight UTC on the first day of the following month. If you were in-game when this occurred, you can claim your champion copies by hopping onto an empty private server. New servers contain the freshest data for the entirety of the game, so keep this in mind if you wish to frequently check on your positions on the monthly leaderboards as you continue to grind throughout the month. With that said, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, see you next time, bye bye! Oh yeah, also, they're just reskinned starter characters in case you were wondering.